Welcome inside Lumen Field, where all the 12s make it at home for the Seahawks. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Green Bay Packers and the Seattle Seahawks.
Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
Mike Tirico alongside Greg Olsen and Jason Myers as a set to get started. Off we go from Lumen Field. Now an opening past the 30. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Ready.
Throwing to begin is Love. That'll be caught. It's Josh Jacobs. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 10. That's enough for a quick first down.
I like this. Right out of the gate, finding ways to get the running backs involved early in the passing game. What that does throughout the rest of the game, Mike, is those linebackers, their drops don't get quite as deep. Those secondary defenders don't get quite as deep. So you know what it opens up down the road, big-time shots downfield. Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's second and a couple.
Yellow, 22. Check white. Ready.
Now the first carry of the game for Josh Jacobs. And he's got it. First down. A pickup of 4.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. Second and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Set, hut. Ready.
Love quickly out to Watson. And he's going to be out of bounds down at the 30. Call it a gain of 13. Good for a Green Bay first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
Black shot. Set. Blue, 32. Hut.
On first down, it's Love. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
Ready.
We'll try again. It's second and 10.
Here we go. Set. Pitch check, hut.
A good play action with Love. Looking downfield. That's Musgrave, the tight end. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. They get 20 on the connection. First down, Packers.
It's a gain of 20. First down, Packers.
Let's go now. 52 Blue. Ready?
From the gun, it's Love. And he'll take it on in. Romeo Dobbs. Touchdown, Green Bay. Exactly the way they scripted this one. A beautiful opening drive, Greg. Able to find the end zone on the game's first possession.
And, Mike, the word that comes to mind looking at that drive is execution, and that's exactly what they talked about all week long. They wanted to come out early in this game and establish an early rhythm, and that's exactly what they did with that touchdown drive.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This taken at the 5. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
They'll go play action with Darnold. It'll be Smith and Jigba bringing it in. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. Can't ask for much more. 22 yards on the first play of the drive.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Some defensive ends specialize in getting after the quarterback. Some defensive ends specialize in run game. This guy can really make an impact on both, as we saw here for that tackle for loss.
So after one, 7-0 is our score. Greg and I back to the Great Northwest in a moment. Seahawks football beginning this second quarter. They've got it 2nd down and 11. Operating from the gun, it's Darnold. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Micah Parsons. He's able to force the big loss on the sack, and it sets up 3rd and long. Working out of the gun, it's Darnold. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play.
You got to catch them all, Mike. That's what you get paid to do. Not every ball is going to be perfectly thrown, and this is a great example. When you give maximum effort on every play on the field, man, it's funny how good things just tend to happen.
From the shotgun, here's Darnold. That's incomplete. Daring call on 4th down. Does not work out. And it results in a turnover on down.
Blue strikers. Here we go. 60. Ready.
Love to throw it on 1st down. That's going to be intercepted. It is picked off by the rookie safety. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown.
That's about as bad as it can possibly get. Mike, you're only one play into the drive. You're trying to establish a little early rhythm, get something going, and now you're jogging off the field watching your opponent celebrate in the end zone. So they're going to have to come back out here on offense pretty quickly, regroup, take a deep breath, and try to bounce back.
He'll start at the 4. Oh, he's got room past the 30. They finally get him down, but he gets all the way up close to the 40-yard line. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
Ready.
Love. This is taken in by Dobbs. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 1.
Let's go.
Here's Love. A throw there on second down, going to be incomplete.
Timing and trust, critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
Hut, hut.
He's got a man. That's Watson. And he will go all the way. Christian Watson. Touchdown, Packers. A terrific job all the way around, especially after the catch, Greg, to take it to the end zone for a touchdown.
I'm just so impressed by the acceleration of this receiver, Mike. He catches what is a short pass, and he's able to turn it up the field and take it all the way for 6. That is an impressive play right after the catch.
Seahawks 7.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. Terrific return. He's taken down just shy of midfield.
They're on 46-yard line.
Darnold to throw on first down. Over the middle, Smith and Jigba with the ground. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
A gain of 12 yards. The Seahawks, first down.
To throw on first down is Darnold. And he'll be taken down. They got him back at the 50-yard line. Micah Parsons in there for the sack. He forced his way through. A loss of 9. As he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down. Shaheed in motion. On third and long, here's Darnold. To the middle, it's Cup. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's fourth down. Now Seattle going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. No move for the field goal unit. They're going to line up and go for it on fourth down. And he's going to have a Seahawks first down. As they manage to convert, that'll keep this drive alive.
And everyone in the stadium knew where the ball was going, and it didn't matter. And we see so often these third and fourth and short situations, there's such good opportunities to generate chunk plays, Mike, because you think how many bodies are up at or near the line of scrimmage, and it's exactly the case here. Keeps the drive alive. Nice job. All right, so the ball falls incomplete, but I think what it does now, Mike, is it allows you to stop the clock, get in the huddle, take a deep breath, and now your play caller has to give you the best play. Go get points here before the half and try to build something going into halftime.
Darnold to throw on second down. That is caught at the 3. To the goal line and in. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba. Touchdown, Seahawks. Myers now to add the PAT. The kick is good. And the Seahawks will tie things up. We are all even at 14. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. He fields it at the 8. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
At their own 31-yard line.
Come on, set, ready?
On play action, Love. That is pulled in by Musgrave. And he will score. Luke Musgrave. Touchdown, Green Bay.
That is just a complete disaster. I mean, we're in the final seconds of the first half, Mike, and you give up a huge explosive play that results in a touchdown. No matter what you've done all half, it completely changes the game.
Extra point by McManus, up and good. And the Packers have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. Halftime, coming close, and not much time left as this one is kicked away. The return starts from the 5. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. Darnold to throw. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba, the intended receivers. And it'll bring up 2nd down. Now Darnold. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
Go set.
Darnold now to throw. Moving to his right. That's deep for the back of the end zone. That is caught. What a throw. Cooper up. Touchdown, Seattle.
These are the plays that when you look back, like they ultimately decide the outcome of the game. There's no time left on the clock. All they're trying to do is take a shot into the end zone. You've got to get depth. You've got to have guys that can go up at high point and compete for the ball. And you've just got to knock this ball down and go into halftime.
We have hit halftime. We'll take a quick break, come back, second half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Both teams look good on the offensive side in the first half. Will it carry over? We're about to find out. Second half is underway. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. This drive starts on the ground with Walker. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
1 yard gain. Brings up
Ball on the
2nd and
36
9.
now. Here's 2nd down and 9. Here's Darnold. That's caught. It's Kenneth Walker. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. They get 15 on that game. 1st down, Seattle.
The ability to generate explosive plays is the greatest correlation with the ability to score points. So every defense nowadays is trying to say, cannot let them throw the ball over our head. What does that do? Gets you a little bit more depth in your drops. Makes it a little bit easier for some of these check down pickups.
And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. From the 41, it's 2nd and 1. On play action, here's Darnold. Flush to his right. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. He didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and the quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
3rd and a yard.
Here we go, set. Set.
Off the bootleg. Here's Darnold. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
13 yards and a big exhale as they convert on 4th down.
Little test of wills up front, huh, Mike? I mean, who wanted this one more? Who would get off the line quicker? Who would drive the other side backwards? Pretty impressive that not only are they the ones that won the battle, the defense knew what was coming and still couldn't stop it.
Off the play fake, it's Darnold. Looking jig for left side, he's got it. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10.
At the 13-yard line.
Off the play fake. Here's the blitz overwhelms the offensive line, and down he goes. Rashawn Gary. He gets in to drop it. It's a loss of 8. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Throwing, Darnold. That one intercepted. Picked off by Carrington Valentine. To the 20. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Packers. What a play by the defense in a tie game. Not only do they come up with the turnover, Greg, they score the touchdown and take the lead.
And that's just a mistake, Mike, at this point in the game that you just cannot make on offense. You find yourself in a game that could go either way, and you just gift wrap the opposing team a chance to take it back the other way and take the lead.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. They'll go play action with Darnold. Moving to his left. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. And maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. 2nd and 10. To throw is Darnold. They'll try to set up the screen here with Walker. And he'll be taken down. Good-looking screenplay there. A gain of 11 and a 1st down.
How often do we see, Mike, the running back, they get a little too antsy and they go a little too fast on these screenplays. In this case, great job by the back. First, he let his offensive lineman go out. He then follows behind. That's the key to a good screenplay.
And that'll be incomplete on what turns out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. So, 3 quarters now in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Now, faking the give. Out right, Smith and Jigba has it. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
First down.
Straight ahead, it's Walker. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
On the tackle.
From the 38 now, here comes second and 8.
And 8. At the 38-yard line.
Working out of the gun, it's Darnold. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
Yards to go.
From the shotgun, here's Darnold. Got it with Smith and Jigba. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. A big one there on third down. Good for 26 yards.
First down.
Shaheed in motion.
10 at the 12-yard line.
Darnold now on first and 10. They'll look to set up the screen here. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
Here is second and 7.
We're going to set. Set.
They go with Walker, and he will dive into the end zone. Kenneth Walker, touchdown Seahawks.
All right, so Mike, now the interesting thing is, do you want to take the lead with still enough time for your opponent to get the ball back to go to try to win it? I think I'm kicking the extra point here, tie the game. I don't want my opponent in a fast 2-minute mode to try to win this game in regulation. Now I'm playing for overtime.
Tie game. Still time to break that tie, though, as you see. Maybe run a 2-minute offense. And the kick's in the air. For the return, it's Keyshawn Nixon. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
Take over first and 10 at their own 46-yard line.
Here's first down.
Down. Ready.
They'll drop to throw. That complete to Jacobs. He's close to a first down. To gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
I think it's clear, Mike. I think they have their sights set on winning this game in regulation. I don't think overtime is even in the picture. They're trying to be aggressive, continue to move this ball down. Can they find a way to pull this game off here late in the fourth quarter?
Jacobs. And that should be enough. He works his way forward to pick up a first down.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run game. Third and short, fourth and short, the ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs.
He gets 3. Down inside the 10. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. And this ball is not going to get to the 20, so that's whistled dead, and the ball gets placed at the 40-yard line. They'll come up first and 10 at the 40. this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. Now Seattle going to use the first of their timeouts. Just 50 seconds remaining in this fourth quarter. Final minute, still 2 timeouts remaining as we get to 1st and 10. Forced to his right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
A gain of 26 yards.
They'll come up for 1st and 10.
Seahawks, first down.
Operating from the gun, it's Darnold. And it's a touchdown. They have gotten to within 1. And a 2-point conversion can give them the lead here in the final minutes.
You know, Mike, at this level, not all touchdowns are created equal. There's some plays that result in touchdowns, and then there are touchdown strikes. And this one is the latter. I mean, you talk about a confidently thrown ball on the money downfield. It doesn't get a lot better than this, and his receiver is able to take it in for 6.
Jason Myers.
We are in the final minute of what is now a tie game as we are set for the kickoff. Here's Nixon on the return. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40.
Here we go. 52 blue. You yellow. Go red. Yellow. Go. Blue. Go. Set.
Love to throw it on 1st down. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. We'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game.
First down.
Two timeouts, still in their back pocket. It's 1st and 10.
Red, red, yellow, red, 38.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. That's to lead. He's got it. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. That's timeout for Green Bay. It'll be their 2nd. They get it with 19 seconds left on the clock.
On the double.
This is 1st and 10.
Let's go. 60 red. Ready?
From the gun, it's Love. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's 2nd down.
Great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments in the game where you need your best players to step up. And this guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
That ball intercepted. Picked off by Reek Woolen. And the Seahawks are going to take over at their own 2.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see, can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole.
They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. They'll run the sneak. Looking to squeeze into a crease somewhere. Did not break the plane. They're going to mark him short. And we've got a timeout. 9 seconds remaining. Here comes 2nd down. Now Seattle will use the final timeout. And they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play. Shaheed in motion. On 2nd down, it's Darnold. That is incomplete, so the task gets more difficult. Time for maybe 2 plays. That's it.
3rd down.
And you think back earlier, remember, Mike, he threw that pick 6 in a very similar situation. So this time around, much better decision, doesn't take any chances. Smart move to just throw that one away.
A lot riding on this play. High game, final minute, 3rd down. Walker. And he's brought down, but they are out of timeouts.
13 yards on the play. That's good for a Seahawks. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 15-yard line. Jason Myers to kick off.
4 quarters could not determine a winner. We get back underway here in overtime. This one taken at the 7. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line.
Set, ready. 45, wide, hut, hut.
They'll start on the ground with Jacobs. And he's going to be very close to the 1st down marker. Out of bounds after a gain of 9.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
Ready,
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and a yard.
down. Red, 38, set, hut.
Once again, it's Jacobs. And he will have the 1st down. Not a huge run, but enough to move the chains.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Here we go, set. Yellow, 43. Hut, hut.
Now a 1st throw here in overtime. Open man is Reed. He's got it. Give him 14 on that one. Good for a Green Bay 1st down.
That's another Packers 1st down. A gain of 14. 1st down, Green Bay.
Set, hut.
Here's Luck. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
A 2nd down throw for Love. This one is caught by Reed. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short.
Seemed like the receiver, Mike, ran through like 5 different open zones, but once he found the one that he liked where the quarterback was expecting him, you see him do a nice job throttling down, secures the catch, and he's able to pick up a nice gain.
Drill, 52. strikers. 3-3. Pause round. Cut.
From the gun on third down, it's Love. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down.
24 yards.
They get 24 on that one. And just like that, it's first and goal.
First and goal.
5 yards from the house. They've got it first and goal.
Set, cut. 60. Blue, black. 22 needle. .43 rail. Ultra. Ultra. Ready.
Here's Jacob. And that play took a little long to develop. They stopped it for no gain at the 4.
At the 4-yard line. It's a gain of a yard. Brings up second and goal.
Inside the 5, it is second and goal.
Ready. Ready. Ready.
To throw is Love. That's hauled in at the 2. And he's in. Tucker Kraft. Touchdown, Green Bay. Don't forget about the extra point here. This, an important one. The kick is good. So an ideal start to this overtime. And now it's up to the defense to preserve a 7-point lead. So, thanks to that recent rule change, still the chance to extend this game and match that opening overtime score as they receive the kickoff here. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Shaheed in motion. Darnold to throw on first down. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. Here's a 2nd and 9 now from the 29.
At the 29-yard line.
Throwing, Darnold. This one, batted away. It's incomplete.
And the defender does such a good job, Mike, not only putting himself in position to make the play, but how often do we see guys that are there and they just can't quite make it? In this case, he's there, knocks the ball down, really nice play.
Down the field, but it falls incomplete.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on third down? It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up fourth down.
And it's intercepted.
Good night, Jane!
Nixon.
It's a turnover on down.
Mike, at this point in the game, you just can't make that mistake. But at the same time, give credit to this defense. They continue to come up big, and no play bigger than that interception. You can bet, if this game ends now, that guy's going to find himself with a game ball.
So, it's a win here for the visiting Packers. What a finish to this one. The defense comes up with the interception in clutch time to seal it on the final play, and the defense walks off the field with the victory for their team. So, that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. So long, everybody.